Hello, I'm back. I'm here to talk about the Karmic Blades, which is one of my good ideas, which is definitely blue and not green, because today's blue day, but green day, shush, it's fine. Anyways, so the general premise here is it's like one of those like vaguely aristocratic, romancy type things. Not necessarily the romance, but also kind of the romance, but don't ask for it too hard. But it's just that like setting where there's like kind of a king or like an emperor, and there's like some noble houses and they beef with each other about it. Yeah. So, anyways, the Karmic Blades, they're very fun and very cool. We'll get to the lore later. This is just sort of like a hi, hello. These are the people. They're cool. You should think they're cool too. Essentially, the premise, the goal, the plot. The plot is our girl Vivica. Vivica is the go. I love that name. I think it's great. Viv has oops, dropped my notes. Yeah. You'd think I would know this by now, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're chilling. It's great. It's great. Everything's great. This is why I have notes. Got it. Okay. So our girly pop, our poor girl, she has gotten screwed over politically via blackmail. It's such a scam. And so she was sort of forced into a ambassador kind of role to like a crappy kingdom that's sort of falling apart, which is essentially a political suicide mission at this point because that kingdom is so tumultuous. Anyways, she's pissed about that. She survived because she's cool, and also the story had to happen. And so she's pissed. And lovely for my girly pop, she gets the Karmic Blade of Retribution. So this is gonna be a very fun time. But yeah, her goal generally is to make her enemies kneel in front of her because she didn't like it, so they should have to do it to her. Just as things should be. And so, generally speaking, that is the evil sword. I haven't decided what the other blade is called in my because there's two of them. There's because like the essential idea is like this sword is the sword of you had it coming, and the other sword is the sword of you had it coming, but in like I'm gonna help you. The two different things. The sword of I'm gonna do you a solid, and the sword of you pissed someone off and this is totally deserved. So I haven't I know that I want hers to be the Karmic Blade of Retribution because that's what it is. It's retribution. So comment if you have a cool, because I wasn't gonna say the good sword or the good karma sword or like I don't know, I couldn't think of like a nice word that sounds nice. Because you can't just have good and then like retribution. That those words are not the same dollar word. It's like $10 word, $1 word. No, we don't do that here. So if you can come up with a word that's equivalent to retribution and isn't just like the exact opposite of it that kind of embodies that idea, would appreciate, please comment. Thank you. But yeah, so there's another guy, our lovely fella here, Vashti, Ash, depends on who you are. He's unfortunately backed into a corner. Cough, cough, he made it himself. Where he has not much real power in this situation, unfortunately. He wants to make sure that his sister can like marry because she actually likes somebody instead of like for political reasons or like because she got like pressured into it. Important asterisk here. Helena, his sister, is very pretty, and so a lot of people would like to, put a ring on it, that kind of thing. Yeah, so he's like trying to get some sort of power because their house not great. It's kind of like, it's not nothing, but it's not like where the people who would like to marry his sister are at, and so he's like, I don't know how I feel about that. And so, my guy is like, okay, oh yeah, caveat. The only thing he hasn't done is get married himself. Cough cough. Because that's the other thing he could do. But you know, that wouldn't be his power. It doesn't count. So he decides that he is going to throw in his lot with Viv. He, for plot reasons, is very nearby when the sword shows up at her house, cabin, place of residence, close enough. And so those are our two main characters. I think I'll go for like a 2 POV kind of thing. We'll see. I know I kind of decide as I'm writing. I'm like, this is the third person, this is the first person. I think I usually do third person. And then I usually go for like a nice like 2 POV. I like switching POVs because then like I get to think differently and then I get to like give context and thoughts so you get to be in on stuff that the characters don't know. They're like, here's some nice thoughts that make your actions make sense that you're not gonna say out loud because communication is impossible apparently. I'm not gonna hurt you too much, but I am gonna hurt you at least a little bit. But yeah, you're in for torture. I'm glad to see that you've returned. Have fun. This is going to be torture. But yeah, that's Viv and Vash. They're cool. I love them. They're great. I'll tell you more about the lore and such when it's their turn again in like 6 days. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. It's green. It's green. It's a green story. I totally fooled you that it was blue, but no, it's green. It's a green story, so that means it's not going to be its turn for a very long time. Anyways. Hope you have enjoyed.